So Tiger Ambush, go ahead and grab yourself some of this cool merchandise. It will be linked in the description or the comment section. Thank you for the support and enjoy the video.
What's up, you guys? It's the Tiger Mask G60XC, and welcome to another video on Chit Chat Fridays, where I talk about various topics. If you have anything cool you want me to talk about, anything you think would be interesting topic to cover, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Remember to turn on your notifications, like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your opinion about this about this topic. Share your experiences in the comments. So basically, this is kind of like a discussion about strange things that commissioners do, and maybe you should watch this video before you commission somebody so that you don't commit these, like, what I would almost call top commission sins. And I'm basically talking off the top of my head based off of my experience with people commissioning me and some various pet peeves. Okay, so first thing first, be serious when you're about to commission somebody. So a lot of the times, whenever you go to someone's page, like wherever you might find an artist, you might find an artist on Instagram, you might find them on their website or other social media platforms. Typically, especially on like Instagram, you might be able to find like their whole commission information on like a highlight, or they might have that posted. Go ahead and take the time to actually look at that. Don't just, I guess this is like one of the more aggravating things, is like I always end up having to keep resending the same commission thing to people when it's like right there in my highlights, and people always asking me like, what's the price, but I'm like, why didn't you just like do a little bit of 10-second research and like look it up? I guess people are like, well, it's easier just for me to ask. No, the whole reason why I have it as a highlight is so that people don't keep asking. And then like another thing that's kind of aggravating is when a person ends up like asking you to commission, and then they're like, let's say you do like a $30 commission, like that's how much it would cost for what they want. Like you tell them it's $30 and they're like, I only have $5. What you thought this was? Do you spend $5 to eat? I can't even, like, what? I don't understand what people think when it comes to artists. What are we supposed to do with $5? We can't even go and get a good little meal from Chick-fil-A with $5. We barely fill up our stomachs. Like, what are we supposed to do with $5? Like, if you wouldn't spend $5 on food, don't think that an artist where this is like their income is gonna be satisfied with $5 and like we're gonna bump it down. If I tell you my prices, it's like so crazy. Like, I would understand. I was like trying to say, like, I understand if like I had it like super high, maybe I'll bump it down. No, like, people just, you gotta be aware. Most artists price their art at a certain price for a reason. Just like how you wouldn't get a job that was like $7 an hour, it's like the same way with artists. See, like, you literally would get a job that pays more than $7 an hour, and then you expect an artist to draw some type of amazing artwork for like freaking $5. You understand how crazy that sounds? You would even work for that much. So why an artist? I feel like when it comes to artists, people just don't respect the craft and just think that it's just like we ain't really doing nothing, like it's just a hobby and we just doodling in class or something. No, man, this is like literally our jobs, and we have to make a living off of this. So if we have a certain price, usually we priced it based off of like our expenses, such as like bills, phone, like water bill, electric bill, phone bill, gas for a car, food, all that type of stuff. That's how we price. We basically like a regular job, you know, how to break even and stuff like that. So if a commissioner, if an artist has like a certain price set up for commissioners, respect that price. And honestly, I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask if like a person can bump it down just a little bit. But if a person's like has a $30 commission, you talking about some $5, get the heck out of here. Here's another thing that's aggravating. When like, I can't tell you how many people hit me up talking about, can you draw this? Can you draw this? Like, I've had so many people hit me up asking me that. I let them know the prices and blah blah blah. And they're like, oh well, I don't have the money right now. I'm gonna have it in like a week or two. And then they poof off. I've had people ask about album covers and say they finna cash out me the money, and then come 2-3 weeks they don't even exist anymore. I've had people ask for like graduation portrait, like a cartoon version of that or whatever, and they just poof up talking about they're gonna get paid next week. They poof off. Typically what I've found, and maybe this is like advice for you artists to know some keywords, when people say they finna get paid 2 weeks or whatever, and then they'll hit you back up, a lot of times they don't. I've only had maybe like one instance where someone has said like they are waiting until they get paid and they would hit me back up. That has actually happened. Like the majority of people that they have said that they don't come back, and it's just like, it's aggravating. I would say it to you, if you better commission someone, have your money ready, or like, don't even say, I don't even know, it's something about when people say they finna get paid in 2 weeks or they gonna hit you up, whatever people put like a time on when they gonna pay you, it usually don't happen. I don't know what the heck it is. It's almost like it jinxes them. Just have your money ready to commission somebody, and like do research before you commission somebody, because typically they do have like their information for commissions somewhere on their page. Here's another thing that's happened to me that really blew the crap out of my mind, and I don't understand why people don't like, I don't know, man. I only had this problem happen to me once. I've never even thought this was like something. I don't even understand how this person got so confused. But basically how I work is like with my commissions, I only really like do major edits to the sketch. Once they start inking, I'm not gonna do some major huge edits. So like with one person, I let them know like my policy from the beginning. Hey, I got 2 revisions, either revisions, alterations, whatever you want to call them, on the sketch, okay? And then I let them know like, all I need you to do is just approve the sketch, approve the concept sketch, whatever the crap, and then I'll get to work on it. And I drew up the sketch, gave it to the person, and the person was like, oh, I love it. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to work on it digitally. I don't understand what this person thought. If I already explained to them that, hey, the sketch, the concept, whatever, the drawing, the preliminary drawing, if you don't let me know, like, I don't understand. Because like what ended up happening was when I finished the drawing, like literally I finished the drawing, right? Literally colored, shaded, detailed, everything. It was finished. Like freaking the last book, the last verse in Revelations, it is finished. This is how this drawing was. I put way more time in it than I charged them. I gave him way more stuff than I charged him, and I really put my heart and soul into this. I sent it to him, and he was like trying to get alterations and stuff. And what was crazy was that I had sent him work in progress pictures, and not once did this dude ever tell me anything he wanted different on the artwork until it was finished. And he wanted to tell me and be like, yeah, I forgot, I meant to tell you this like 2 days ago or a while ago. I wanted this and that, and can you change this? And I told him why I don't do alterations at this point. At this point, it's like it's too far deep into the drawing. And he was like, oh, I wish I was made aware of it. And I was like screenshotting and showing him how I had told him you can make changes to the sketch. Which is like, once the sketch is inked and stuff, I can make my color changes. Color changes are fairly simple. I just freaking change the hue or whatever. But when it comes to like major alterations, he was like, oh, that's too bad, I wish I knew. And I was like, bruh, when you said, like, I don't understand why this dude never told me when I had sent him the sketch, oh, I want this different and that different. He was talking about, well, I never knew where you were in the drawing process. Yes, you did, because I was sending you work in progress. I let you know like the basic time when I was gonna have this done. If there's any delays, I let you know. I was just like, it was just a big huge mess. So this dude was mad, and he was telling me like, yeah, I did love the sketch, so why didn't you say anything was different? See, look, you guys, if you commission somebody, let them know from the jump what you want different. If they send you a picture, this is something that really blew my mind. If I told you from the beginning I only alter sketches, and I send you a picture of the inked drawing, do you know what phase we are in the drawing? Okay, y'all, when you commission someone, know the fine print. Pay attention to what the artist is telling you are their policies, because it will lessen the hassle between both you and the artist. If someone tells you they ain't gonna make major changes after they ink the drawing, after they start working digitally, I mean, like, I don't understand how hard it was for them to understand that when I send you a WIP of an ink drawing, that means obviously that the sketch page was finished. And why are you gonna wait until the actual drawing was like literally finished all of a sudden say you want changes? So that was his fault, okay? Because I could have maybe even if he was really confused about like the sketch phase for whatever freaking reason, I could have maybe edited the ink. But you don't wait until the person sends you the inked, the colors, and the final drawing to all of a sudden be like, oh, well, I forgot to tell you this. That's not my fault. Okay, he was unhappy or whatever the crap. He didn't tell me thank you or anything for this drawing. It took me like 14 hours to do this drawing for him. He didn't tell me thank you or nothing. He just complained. I really wanted to block him and everything, because it was just like I didn't waste my time. I got paid. That's all I really care about. I got paid. But it was just so stupid to me that I just, y'all, when you commission someone, read the fine print. Read what they tell you. Read what they tell you. Okay, and if you have any questions or changes that you want, say it. Dang, I don't understand that crap. Like, why do y'all not say anything? Y'all let the person go and finish the drawing. Didn't want to have an issue with the final drawing when they tell you all the policies. Anyway, that's a huge rant. Look, that's just a pet peeve. Read just pay attention to what the artist is saying. They're not saying it out there, but I feel like people just don't even pay attention to what the artist is telling you. Like, they're telling you the policies for a reason. Here's another thing. Respect the type of payments that the artist prefers, like the payment method, as in if the artist wants to do half first, and then when the drawing is finished or like about to be finished, the rest of the half, the artist want to do it like that. They want to do it like that. And they want to do it, you pay all of it at the end. They want to do it like that. They want to pay it off up front. That's the way they want to do it. That's just how it is. Me personally, I prefer you pay all that up front, because there's a lot of cases. Now I'm just gonna let you people who are trying to get commissions and do this. There are a lot of cases where you go ahead and give the sketch to someone and you didn't get paid nothing, right? You didn't get paid nothing yet. You go ahead and get the sketch to this person and they don't hit you back up for nothing. They don't text you. You just give them the sketch and that's it. You know what they did? They took your sketch. Lord, man, God forbid if you didn't even like ask for any type of payment up front and you just gave them the sketch. A lot of times they will take your sketch and go get another person to draw it for way cheaper. They literally just plagiarized your drawing. That has happened. Always ask for some type of money up front. And the reason why I say full price up front is because people are more likely to go all the way through with you and they put all their money into you. People don't respect you until there's money involved. That's almost a fact. And sometimes people don't take you seriously if you put like plain old small little entry fees to start a commission. Sometimes you gotta go all out. If your price is $80 up front, your price is $80 up front. I'm telling you, I've gotten paid much more than $80 up front. People will do it. People will do it. If they really want something from you and they know that you're putting your foot down about something, they will do it. So just don't be weak about it, because now they're going to really respect you and be like, oh, this is a serious artist. They're not playing around with me. They want all that money up front. You know, that might be scary for the commissioner. Like, oh, what if they take the money and go? Well, you obviously didn't do your research about the artist. Let's see if they're trustworthy or whatever. I mean, shoot, that's not my fault, honestly, if other people do that crap. But my policy work, you gotta give me everything up front, because I'm not about to go ahead and work my butt off for you to go poof in the middle of a drawing. I can't stand doing that. Here's another pet peeve, and this is even if you don't. This is if you're asking family members to draw something, like family members, friends, acquaintances to draw you something. Okay, because I've had this happen quite a few times and it drove me insane. Okay, do not ask someone to draw you something. This is if you commission, you put money into it. If you ask a family member, a friend, an acquaintance to draw you something, do not. I absolutely cannot stand when people do this. They ask you to draw them something, and then all of a sudden out they blue, they're like, oh, I don't want it anymore. Are you freaking serious? I cannot stand that crap. Like, you don't know how much time goes into me working on people's stuff. I got other stuff I gotta do, and then when you have like a friend or somebody asks you to do something, you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna charge them for nothing. I'm almost thinking that I should charge people for something up front when they ask me to draw them something, because I can't stand. I'm sick of doing this. I'm sick of this happening, where like they ask me to draw them something, I start drawing it, and then you wait like a week or two, and they text you or something, they let you know, oh, I don't want it anymore, I changed my mind, I don't, it's okay. Like, I didn't just spend all this time. And then what ends up happening with me is that I'm like, okay, I gotta think of how I'm gonna alter this drawing so that it's for me now, so that I don't feel like I wasted my time, because I hate starting artworks, because whenever someone asks me to draw them something, I'm always putting my 100% in. And I don't know what it is, because this tends to happen with friends and family members way more than anyone, where they will like in the middle they'll just like say poof. I don't know if it's because they just think that you ain't doing crap, because they think that since they family members or friends that like you're only gonna be doing theirs and you're gonna have theirs like done in like a day or something. So like they just poof, they just be like screw it or something, and just think that you ain't doing nothing. But that's probably the most craziest, aggravating thing ever, and it makes me honestly just be like, you know what, you're gonna have to pay me, because I just wasted my time working on this crap only to get to be let know that you don't even want it anymore. What was the point of that? Like, people do not respect you. It's so disrespectful. That's like asking a contractor to do something. They even like a friend contractor to like build you something, and they over here trying to build you this thing for free, and then you're like, oh, I don't want it anymore. You know how much that's like a way to understand labor. You understand how much like work they had to, like, let's say you trying to build them a little like outhouse, or like, you know, that little house in the backyard. You got your contractor friend. They're working on it. It might be taking them a bit longer. Why? Because they have an actual job that they have to work on while trying to do your stuff for free, just out of the courtesy of their heart. And they working on this thing, and then they're like halfway through, and you walk out your house and you're like, yeah, I don't want it anymore. You know how much labor that contractor friend just put into that house? You know how much sweat they put into it? It's the same. That's the way you can understand an artist. You know how much time, sweat, hand cramps, eye burnings, exhaustion, mental exhaustion that goes into drawing, and then only for you to say like, I don't want it anymore. Oh my gosh, it's a pet peeve. I'm just saying this is like a rant, because it's like, geez, when you commission somebody, please just be like courteous. Dang. And another thing is, like, when you're commissioning somebody, and because I've had this happen also, a lot of times when people commission somebody, they don't have no idea what the heck they're looking for. They have zero idea what they had to look for. And I think this is probably what happened with the dude who all of a sudden, when I was finished with artwork, wanted to let me know that he wanted these changes. I guess maybe he didn't actually know what the heck he was looking for until it was done. Look, do not commission somebody if you don't know what the heck you're looking for, unless you're A-okay with the artist having creative freedom. Let me say it again. Do not commission somebody if you have no idea what the heck you want, unless you're okay with the artist having artistic freedom, artistic creative freedom. That means if you come to an artist, you don't really have a clear-cut idea of what you're looking for, and you're just like, you just gave vague details. You better be okay with the artist coming up with whatever the heck they come up with, because you don't understand how hard it is to try to go to the labyrinth of some people's heads and try to, like, some people give like the weirdest descriptions. They don't have no concept. They don't have no concept little drawing or nothing. They don't have no explanation for what they're looking for. They're just like give you like the vaguest crap, and then have the audacity to be mad when you come up with something. Like, you didn't even tell me. You just said someone would be like, just draw a boy. A boy doing what? What clothes does the boy have? What art style? Like, what does he look like? What race is he? Is he wearing this? Is he wearing that? Is he doing this? Does he have his hand on his face? You don't tell me nothing. You just say draw a boy. I'm just gonna draw a boy doing whatever. Don't come at me and be mad when I draw you a boy and be like, I didn't want that. Well, you should have said something when I gave you the sketch. You should have said something. Anyway, that wasn't the same situation. Anyway, all I'm saying, y'all, if you commission people, be respectful. Be respectful. You wouldn't want to do a project in school where you had no directions. Okay? And then you didn't have no directions for the project, and then the teacher just being like, that's bull crap or something. You know, like telling you off and giving you an F when the teacher didn't give you no directions. I mean, that's happened, right? I'm pretty sure that's happened, where like a teacher gave like pretty much no directions, or like the vaguest directions were pretty much no directions, and you do whatever you think is what the teacher wants, and the teacher still give you an F or a C or something. You know how frustrating it is? Well, that's how the artist feels. You don't give no directions. You don't give no description. We draw what you think what you would like, and then you end up not liking it. Honestly, I'm gonna say another thing. This is for you artists. Don't get too emotional when it comes to angry commissioners. If you let them know your policies and they give you vague directions, and or they confused and they didn't take the initiative to make sure that they got what they wanted, just don't care. As long as you get paid, y'all. If they want to go ahead and make your name look bad or whatever, man, honestly, defend yourself. Maybe you gotta make a story post about what happened or whatever. I don't know, but don't take it too hard, because when you deal with people come in like so many different colors and personalities, and like what you'll find in the real world, and maybe this is like some things I've learned as an adult, young adult, I guess, is that most people are kind of crazy, and most people are rude, and most people aren't raised being polite, and most people don't know how to deal with other people in a respectable way. So you know what happens? You just don't care. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about it's my little commissions rant. Do's and don'ts. Oh, here's like a speed round of don'ts. Don't send voice messages to people you're commissioning if you don't know that person on a one-on-one basis. Like, y'all don't know each other well. Don't just send voice messages. It's so weird. I've had that happen to me. It's just weird. Like, I'd be like, I don't even know you. Why are you sending me a voice message? It's so weird. They be talking so like awkward and stuff. I'm just like, this is creepy. Don't do that. Don't try to, like I said before, don't try to price down extremely and try to bargain with an artist. Don't do that. Don't lie and say you're gonna commission somebody and you don't. Don't poof off on an artist in between and like right in the middle of their commission. Just learn etiquette. There's like an etiquette to it. If you wouldn't do it to, like, I don't even know, people be doing it to their family members and friends anyway. So look, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments about your experiences with either being an artist that's getting a commission or commissioning someone. Let me know your like stories, horror stories, opinions, thoughts. Have you ever had anything similar happen to you? And I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, turn on notifications. I post every Friday. And yeah, bye-bye. These people in this particular army uses TikTok. You don't necessarily have to be logged into the app for them to also geolocate you. Or let's say they're trying to figure out where a lot of U.S. citizens are at, or a particular U.S. citizen. Let's say someone